Nobody warned me that being a high school teacher in 2025 would feel like starring in a reality TV show I never auditioned for. I'm 26, fresh-faced, full of energy, one of those teachers who still says slay unironically. My whole thing was be close to the students, understand their world, bridge the gap. Cute in theory. In reality, absolute emotional roller coaster. This year, I got promoted to being the homeroom teacher for 12B, a class full of chaos, charisma, and questionable life choices. And at the center of it all, Nyla, the unspoken boss of the class. Sharp eyes, resting don't mess with me face, walks like she owns the block. Other teachers called her the final boss. So naturally, I was like, cool. If I win her over, I win the class. But taming the queen bee isn't easy. So I took the slow approach, casual convos, subtle check-ins. Eventually, she started opening up, little by little. Then came the day. I was in the teacher's lounge, sorting through graded quizzes, when I caught a glimpse of someone speeding out of the school gate on an e-scooter, with a broomstick in hand. Guess who? Yup, Nyla. She zoomed past like she was on a mission to avenge someone. My teacher instincts kicked in. I yelled after her, Nyla, where are you going with that broom? She barely turned her head and yelled back, my dad's cheating on my mom. I'm gonna beat his ass. I swear to God, I stood there for a solid 5 seconds like a frozen Sims character. Then I was like, okay, no way in hell I'm letting my student solo this Jerry Springer episode. So I grabbed my bag, hopped on my bike, and chased after her. Yes, this is the job. Teaching Shakespeare one day, third-wheeling a family drama the next. We arrived this tiny diner on the edge of town. Outside was her mom, red-faced, hands on hips, breathing fire. Inside, her dad, sitting across from a 20-something girl who looked like she walked out of a TikTok thirst trap. When Nyla saw them, she gripped the broom tighter like it was Mjolnir. Her mom stormed in first. Then Nyla followed. I froze. But then I was like, nope, I came this far. So what did I do? Did I break up the fight? Did I call the police? No. I grabbed Nyla's dad by the arm and pulled him away like I was the emotional bouncer at a family nightclub. The mom yelled. Nyla swung the broom, no contact, but it was close. The girl ran. The dad looked like he wanted to melt into the floor. It was chaos. Beautiful, cathartic chaos. After things settled, Nyla's mom actually hugged me. She was crying, thanking me, telling me things she probably hadn't told anyone in years. I listened, nodded, wondered how I ended up being the unofficial therapist in this situation. But hey, from that day on, Nyla and I, tight. She started actually greeting me with a, hey miss, looking fresh. And when I passed her squad at the school gate, she'd make them stand up and greet me in sync like I was Beyonce. But of course, life's never that smooth. One afternoon, she pulled me aside and asked, Miss, can you talk to my mom? She's thinking about taking my dad back, again. I sighed, but of course, I said yes. Went to her place. Tried to talk some sense into her mom. Big mistake. She went off on me, said I was a nosy teacher, that I didn't know what it's like to be in a marriage, that I should stick to lesson plans. I left feeling like I got graded an F in mind your business. But Nyla? She was furious. She told her mom, if he cheats again, don't come crying to me, and don't drag my teacher into it either. Girl was done. We ended up grabbing slushies at the corner store and just vibed. She told me more about her family, how things have always been messy, and how sometimes she just wishes things were simpler. I told her, you're strong as hell, and you've got someone in your corner, always. Now every time she sees me, she throws up a peace sign and goes, Miss, you're a real one. And in that moment, I think, yeah, maybe being a Gen Z teacher in the Gen Z era is wild, but it's worth every damn second.
Radiant, so pure, every thought embodied.